Hola, hola, friends. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I am super excited because um, I know a lot of us have started school. I know a lot of us are about to start school. So I think it's just really exciting time, right? I don't know about you, but I love seeing my coworkers, seeing my friends, even if it's online, right? Or meeting new people. So I am super excited about that. I know next week we're going to be having like a blessing of the backpacks type of thing. Um, and it's going to be a little different. So please make sure you come back next week and we're going to have, that little blessing for you guys, because I know it's kind of a stressful year for children, for teens, for teachers, for admin. So I understand. So, but with that being said, let's get to today's gospel. Um, in today's gospel, I really loved it because it took me. I guess it didn't take me. It reminded me that sometimes, um, I can be a selfish person, and let me explain to you how. Um, so in the gospel, Jesus and his disciples, well, Jesus was telling his disciples that when they get to Jerusalem, people might not be so nice, that something might happen to him. And Peter, one of his disciples, was like, no, we won't let that happen. And Jesus was like, step back, Satan, like, um, you are talking out of your human self, and you're not letting this prophecy commanded by God to fulfill, right? um and it, and Jesus was saying, if you are a true follower, you will lose your life and be reborn into something greater. Or if you don't, then you're not gonna have that fruitfulness, right, at the end. And it's scary to, when I read it, I was like, whoa, you'll lose your life. But what they're trying to say is, a lot of the times, being in this world, people can be mean. They can say mean things. They can say and do terrible, terrible things. And that's just, I guess, being the human, that human self. Um, but as Christians, we're invited to be more than that. We're invited to, really think about the Jesus way, the God way, right? Um, and and that just means, like, yes, people are gonna say things, and bad things are gonna happen. But a lot of the times, not all the times, there's a reason why things happen. And above all, we should just be a faithful person. Know that God, at the end of the day, has our back. That God knows why things are happening, um, or just understands our pain. And a lot of the times, whenever we're upset, whenever we're super mad, whenever we're super sad, we tend to forget that, we were like, but why is this happening to me? Or, but again, a lot of the times our human selves don't let us see more past that, right? And what Jesus is telling his disciples is, you need to stop thinking and start praying, kind of way. You know what I mean? So with that being said, like, the way I'm selfish is that, like, sometimes, someone else is having a really bad day, and because I work in a school, I work in the front office, and sometimes parents can be mean. They might be having a really hard day, and they just take it out on whoever's there. um and I've gotten some really bad things said to me, and our first instinct is like to kind of fight back, right? But I feel like especially with this gospel, it's reminding us like, don't do that. Like, sometimes they just, and it's not an excuse, but sometimes they just don't know what else to do, and so they take it out on whoever they see first. And again, not an excuse, but I feel like my instinct is to talk back to them or whatever, but then I'm like, no, how is that going to help the situation, right? So instead, I try to help them as much as I can. I try to be understanding, right? And I think that's the Jesus way, the way of love, correct? So I know lately, you know, the world has been chaotic. There's been so much going on, so much said. But at the end of the day, again, let's take that invitation of taking the high road and being understanding and lovable, and forgiving, right? And a lot of the times we think, oh, forgiving is different, you know, it's like letting things go. Yes and no. It's another whole conversation, but let's just remember to take the high road, especially nowadays. Again, it's hard, I understand, but that's the way of love. So I hope you guys enjoyed the message. I hope you have an amazing week. I will see you guys next week for the blessing of the backpacks school, and we will be having game night soon, so keep updated. Bye guys.